Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Valheim. I'm standing here near the bed, but we're actually a few days later as when I left last time. And what I've been doing in that time is, well, one of the things I did was dealing with the raid I totally wasn't expecting to happen. Still, we got that, as well as some scales, some meat, some jelly, so good, yeah, probably. But what I've actually been doing is checking the map. I had to use dev commands for that, but I've been checking the map for our combat camp, combat PoI. I found one. I went in there and I was very lucky to have a small building near it, which I turned into a portal area. And as a result of that, yeah, we're going to look for where did I drop that thing again. As a matter of fact, this should be first. That is meadows. It is a bit of that's swamp level. So this. Let me take a while. No, I'm going to keep space here for that. So, to get back to what I was telling, I found another combat camp and I repaired it, this time using dev commands, simply because I didn't want to have the same thing happening as I had last time, which was destroying the bone pile. That also means, as you can see, we have a new portal called trading, leading to the trading grounds. And the nice part of this combat camp, combat ruin as it's being called, got the mace. That's the only one I actually have here. The only one I am going to keep here. But as you can see, it's at the border of the Black Forest, which is quite nice. So once everything was done, I have been repairing stuff, rebuilding stuff. Not everything is similar to what it used to be, but I think I got pretty close. I mean, it was a ruin after all. So I got pretty close. We have the skeletons, we have the bone pile. The stake walls are all there. And we have the nice area for spectators all around, including 2 spots to get on and off. And like I said, not everything is right. I think I should have used the corner piece here, and instead I used another one, the top piece. but the effect is same. So we have currently a fully functional combat camp, which I may use if I want to. I don't, but if I want to, I can actually use it to train a weapon. Not sure how well it would be. I could train the dodge rolling on it too. Everything does look prepared. So that part of my journey is done. Then when I returned and I decided not to fly but to take the portal, I had an event, so I had to actually fight Seekers. Well, that problem got solved too, as you saw. And it gave me actually a little bit of skill, as you saw, and items. So that part is done. Where does it lead me? Well, I still have my boat left at the other portal place, so far from now. So the first thing I'm going to do now is jump back to this, and we're going to take the journey back. And after that, it's once again time to start exploring Mistlands. Hopefully without dying, because I don't have that much food left. But there's plenty to do in Mistlands. There's the portal. Where did I leave? And as you can see, this one too is at the edge. I think that's actually a common thing. Those can be at the edge between the Black Forest and the meadows. Yep. Well, I'm using a somewhat different order of weapons on another character of mine. Which I made, is the reason why I made that mistake. So, bears on the way, yes please, always nice. Another thing, I'm recording this at the time that the first patch for the public text branch has dropped. Some things have changed. Trinkets should be visible on the clothing as well as making your, although I don't see the trinket yet. I thought I heard a combat noise. Could it be a grey dwarf throwing a rock against something? Ah, that's what we heard. Hello, big boy. We're here to cause a mess. Well, guess what? I got a very nasty stingy thingies. Very painful stingy things. So you won't live long. What we probably have found is a skeleton. tower. Question is, does it have look? Would be nice if we find a spear here. I'm busy, no spear. Meaning I have to return to the other part and drop it off. Don't need that. Well, like I said, I hope we will encounter a bear. If it doesn't happen, I don't see it as being a big problem. I need to check something. Trophies. Only the bear. Right. So we do have to do that dungeon. Normal. Normal. 1 star. Yeah, that ding sound when you stagger them is so nice. But my timing is so terrible. So please, if I just block instead of stagger, you know why. Don't be negative about it. That one on me. Close door. Oh, let's do left-hand scrolling today. Hopefully we encounter a ghost. Instead, happily, we did encounter a ghost, but no trophy. Don't need the circling cores anymore. Plenty of those. Not just to craft portals, but even to craft a staff. There's a spawner over there. Probably. Remember, but I don't need that. There's no use for troll hide anymore. Oh nice, this one is making a circle. And instead of ending up that opening, somebody looking for circling cores, this was a great dungeon. Somebody looking for a ghost trophy, it wasn't. Can't have all, can't be picky. So let's mark this off the map. Back to bow. And of course I got extra arrows now. It would be very nice to tame that one. Now where did you come from? Is there somewhere a tower nearby? Or did it follow me? Killed the 2-star. No, there is something roaming. So there is actually something with skeletons over there. Killed the 2-star bear. The 2-star deer, sorry. Ah, there's a dungeon. This one is going to hit very hard. Missed. Whoa! So there was a dungeon nearby, but for whatever reason there's also something with Great Walls nearby. Now we got so much crap up here. You're late to the party. I don't need stone. I don't need a deer trophy. I can use the deer hides. Hey! Circling course? What the hell am I doing with... Never mind. So what we have here is a typical Valheim bug. Being... I'm checking what I actually dropped. Being an entrance. I'm not going to take the risk actually. I can enter, but I'm not going to take the risk. But entrance of a dungeon being blocked by the environment. Well, the nice part of that is that it makes things very nice, because I have to enter it by digging it out. How much more realism do you want in the game? Run, Skelly. Run, Skelly. The big bad Viking is here. Going to kill you again. Imagine that Skelly thinking, oh my god, I just had picked all my points together. What do I don't need deer meat. Let's swap that. I don't need certain, oh, I do need certain cores. Oh, that's a close call. Those two are from a portal. So if I find something, I will probably drop off the deer hide. And something means a trophy. Particular a ghost trophy. And speaking of trophies, one of the changes this patch has is that you don't need a golem trophy anymore for one of the most important trinkets of the game. Instead, it requires a drake trophy now. So in a way, getting that trinket is actually easier, which also reminds me that if I do have more than one drake trophy, I might as well craft it. Hi Brute, not yet, because I was drinking something. When I say not yet, I mean not yet. So listen to me next time. Anyway, let's move off. That explains where that 1-star Skelly came from. It's a shame about the 2-star deer. On the other hand, we got some more hides, so I don't think I need them. But we do have them nonetheless. Can I go straight ahead? Yeah, basically. In general, just heading north. Don't want to have any problems with you. But it's nice to have found a 1-star bear for a change. Would be even better if we found another one, or man, compared to the 1-star, this one is so easy. Okay, not going to be too enthusiastic. Because I am using planes equipment. No trophy, however. A tower or a dungeon nearby? Well, there are viewings nearby. And I'm not happy to encounter those in darkness. Especially with 8 minutes of food and no resting bonus. But it looks like at least one of them, no, actually all 3 of them, are hunting me. Which was very stupid. Then I remember somebody saying, stupid is, stupid does. So... now, another bear. Bears are afraid of fire, so... technically, you should be able to kill them with a torch. Oh, did it? Oh yeah, I did. Technically, you should be able to kill them with a torch. Although, with late game gear, say Staff of Embers is the weapon to use. That's how you do it, buggers. Staff of Embers is the weapon to do it. Or the fire sword. I might as well bring those two. The fire sword from the Ashlands. Even those 3 weapons, especially those 2 late game weapons, are helping you a lot. Then of course, by the time you actually... ow! do have that weapon, the bear should be easy anyway. Bingo! I don't need that. Bingo! Ghost trophy! Oh yeah. Now I'm really happy. 1-star bear, ghost trophy in 29 minutes. Including the traveling. Yep. things like that make this game so nice. So we got the bear trophy. There's nothing here. We've got the ghost trophy. Which means if I'm looking at stuff, I only need one more trophy from the swamp. But we currently have meadows complete. We have the whole Black Forest complete, because there's 2 there. And we have Brenna. For swamp we only miss 1 trophy, and I think it's the Oozer. Not 100% sure about it. But I think it's Oozer. We do have 4 mountains. Hafa, but we lack the feathering and stone column. For plains we're lacking the fueling berserker. Surtling is also swamp. And for ocean we need the serpent. All in all, not bad. But I do need to get back on my boat, because I don't have that much left in food. Or I need to go back to tower. Well, not this kind of tower. Well, yeah, there's that sound. It's a skelly. Correction. Was. This hill is a burial chamber. I can't build a portal here, which is actually really too bad. Otherwise I would have done that. So I have to let it go. And it's not even frozen. the advantage. Is that without skellies. Without skellies, it's actually not that dangerous. But then we have the Great Dwarf, so I have to hop in and out. Prevent those buggers to destroy it. Worst is, where's my black metal? Over there, okay. Okay, that problem is solved as well. Let's see if we can find another bear. Should I go for the ghost trophy? I did get my food after all. 15 minutes left. Let's do it. We only live once. Well, not in Valheim. Unless you're doing a permadeath run. So, right hand exploding. Lone pile. Since rancid remains don't spawn on circling core paradise. 2, 4, 5, 6. And start to drop things I don't need. Resin. As I can't take the amber pearl. I'm a Viking after all. Loot is important. So, 3 on this piece of stone, 2 in this corner, 1 over here, 6 circling cores. If I don't need them, I'd be very happy because with the 6 cores, 1-star archer. No star archer. 6 and 3 is 9. And you need, for 1 smelter and 1 kill, 10 circling cores. Oh, hang on. 2, 4, so these 2 chambers are enough currently to get you going in the Black Forest. Shame it's so very far away from where you start. And I have the resource modifier on, so I would actually get double the amount. Meaning I would end up with 20 certain cores. So that's 2 kilns, 2 smelters, which really would give you a nice Black Forest kickstart. And then the rest of the dungeon is so disappointing. It's, yeah, typical Valheim. So off north we go. Also should take a little bit to the west now. And what would be really nice, and I'm not demanding, but what would be really nice is a bear trophy now. Stagger. Still got 73 flint arrows, amazing. Open door, open door, open door. Dead Skelly. So let's see. 1. 2, 3. Jesus. Going to be a problem in the future. 3. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I was picking up the feather as well. This one sticks to 3 certain cores, I think. Unless we find a chamber, which I doubt. Ah, we do. No, we don't. So, 1 is giving more than enough to start up, and the other one is being like, oh my god, I only got 3 certain cores out of this big burial chamber. Sadistic number generator strikes again. which is what makes this game interesting. How lovely are those sneak attacks. The only thing I actually do, because I can't transport their items anyway. Hey! Ah! Coming here to die, little one. Foolish. We get from there. Well, that is possible. It certainly wasn't from here, because this one has skellies, most likely. Or should I say had? Direction. There used to be 3 skeletons. Ah, there he is. Larry, Moe and Curly. Chambers, and it's actually listed as half the time there's only one chamber, one grave. At least this has one interesting thing, other than the 2 circling cores. That one. No more amber. That's a shame. Pearls. 50s, okay. I didn't pick it up. Okay. I'm still keeping the feathers because I remembered there's something else I forgot to do after we defeated Jacklath. I need a lot of gold coins for that. About 3,000 to be precise. Double stagger. Don't tell me I'm getting good in blocking. I don't believe that. Looks like though. No. That kicked in. Extra health, extra armor for 30 seconds. That's one of the advantages of the trinkets. That blocking also gives you adrenaline. Now if I was in need of... what's his name? Bones. Then may have gone on for a while. Right now I'm not. Amber pearl. Points. But yeah, this is indeed a very nice way to actually train blocking, weapon, even later in the game. "96 arrows. I'm never getting rid of all those flint arrows, I think. Unless I drop them off somewhere. End of the line? No. Not yet. Ooh. Every time I see that ghost trophy, I'm so happy. Mark this as looted because I'm not going back here anyway. Unless I really screw up. Need that battle camp, combat camp. But I don't expect that to happen. What I do expect to happen is fueling at some point. I hope not, as a matter of fact. Because with 140 health, things may become a little bit messy for me. Stupid boar. Last thing I don't need was a boar. Because now I lost track of the last fueling. Well, he didn't lose track of me. Shouldn't be smart, actually. Should I say more smart? What the bloody hell? My boat! Freaking bastards. Get all of this. Hope I'm able to get a new boat done. Crafting workbench. Nisk. Wow, yeah, lucky. Now where I drop my stuff. Make room. There. Very well. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swing. Actually, nah, never mind. I was thinking to drop the black iron in my from my inventory in the boat, then go to this place where I butchered those fuelings and pick up the rest. But I don't see the use for that. Because at some point we still have to go to the other area, the plains. Because there's something to deal with as well. But it won't be as easy as a bear. Whoa! That scared the crap out of me. Hopefully, at some point I'm able to lure it this way and kill it. Right now I don't have my harpoon. And if I'm even able to trap it between the rocks over there, this is going to be fast. I'm able to trap it between the rocks over there. Maybe fun, because that way the killing will be a lot easier. But right now, with 4 minutes of food left, not a good idea to fight it. Not at all. Back home. Oh, and this one is renamed into Twig. T-W-I-G. I don't know what it stands for, nobody does. Some people say it stands for training with iron gates. So basically the studio. Can be anything. I say oh wait, I did do what I'm messing up two games. Ha! But I say TWIG stands for the wood is ghosted because where is it? There. You need fine wood and ectoplasm. And ectoplasm comes from the ghost, hence ghosted. Fine wood, hence wood. Nothing needed here. Yep, the ghost trophy. Need another chest. Was unable to store trophies right now. Drake. We have 2. So nice. Everything comes together right now. Oh. 35 bear hide, 1 trophy. That's why I don't need them anymore. Don't think I need any feathers for now. Don't need ectoplasm. Plasma, I think it is. No, plasm. So I went to Haldor, was almost out of funds. After I got all my gems turned into financial things. Then comes a new patch, which I start playing, and as a result, I'm having lots of funds again. We need to go mining at some point. Also, something changed according to patch notes anyway. Yep. Because it requires metal, everything is moved to hey, something's wrong. Or not. Let's see. I don't know which one of the 2 I need. Not going to craft anything, but I want to check something this time. Oh. Again. There it is. Still says Goblin Trophy here. Golem Trophy, which is odd. Which is very odd. Anyway, off. Off. This also means mistake. Very weird. Let's head over to very easy actually. Oh no, wait. No, I'm actually so I made a mistake. It's something else. But yeah, we do need something else. I need to visit the Bog Witch. Let's do things one step at a time because I have to check for some trophies first. In particular, the amount of them. So I need height, food, so we still need to go to the mountains and kill a golem, and I hate that fight so much. Bog Witch. Shame that we need the golem. For that trophy, on the other hand, it's a very powerful one, so where's the exit? Yeah. Really? Really? Do I have a freaking abomination spawn? Well, almost. I don't like these guys. I don't like golems. And now I have to hunt one. And I have the other one. Next to my portal. You get away from there, or what? Well, at least with Mistlands gear, fight is a lot easier. Right, let's visit the lady. Then pick everything up I needed. And when you visit a lady, you don't come in with your weapons drawn. Frost, poison, elite poison, tar. 1, 2, 4. And got five files. So let me see. Mountain, sea, woodland, serving tray, everything else we already have. For now. I see an oozer. I will fight that bugger in a bit. But first I want everything from the abomination. Core wood. Core wood. Son of a bitch destroyed part of... Aye. And it's already so dark here. How many? This is the situation you never want to be in. Having half of your stuff being destroyed. Meanwhile, picked up something I don't need. And, there it is. Oozer. Hello, Oozer. You look as a very big boy. So guess what? I'm gonna make you angry. You know why? Because you may have something I need. Which is a trophy. And of course now we're getting scrap iron. I don't need the intestine. I can't use the scrap iron anyway. Because I can't teleport. Right. Next time I'm fighting oozes, I better shield up, but never mind. Let's get out of this darkness. What do we have here? Bone fragments, don't need those. I can keep the gold. Here. I used to have that. Furniture. Iron, iron, green iron. Such a shame, can't create it. I have to build a Dwerger circlet here. But I need a black forge for that, so... Which is a pain, because I can't teleport iron. Okay. No, only wood arrows. Those are the who's going to be useful. Iron heads. Needle. Obsidian. Frost. Poison. Iron. Flint heads. Time being, don't need him. Don't need him. Ah, golly boys. Don't shake. No, that's not a song. That's something else. Shake, rattle and roll. Frost. I need resin. Okay. There we have it. Frost bomb. Poison bomb or an elite poison. Elite poison. Let's do this one. Why can't I do the tar? Oh, I need. Makes sense. Tar instead of resin. Now, where did I? There. So what else do we have? The normal one, which is using one block trophy, but I'm not going to do that. I will use these guys next episode when we doing check if I have done oops. I will check if I have done all the what's his name? All the weapons up to the planes right now. Thought I did, can't remember. Terrible, terrible, terrible memory. Knife, sword, spear, mace, axe. That's it. Okay. That doesn't make me happy. have the iron, I have the needle thread. I'm lacking the pine wood. I guess I have to go wood chopping in my spare time. Let's start by making coal. Some wood cutting, like I said, in my spare time. So next episode I do have the required amount of pine wood to craft ourselves a porcupine. It won't be the best weapon, for the mountains, because that's what we head to. In a way, let me check something. In a way, it's useful in the plains. Porcupine 50 blunt, iron mace 55 blunt. So yeah, in general the mace would be better, but porcupine porcupine will be more useful in the next biome, which is plains. So I'm going to do that. That also means that I can drop the ooze bombs and the vials off, because I'm not going to use the vials in the mountains. Frost, tar, poison. I will use those things, those three, in Mistlands. To be precise, in the invested mines. But yeah, first it's time to start looking for the other wooden weapons. Something for next episode, I suppose. Might as well keep it down, because there's no need to sign off here. I also need to cook food. Starting with lox pie, lox meat, cloudberry, and flour. Okay, you can easily do 10 of those, at least based upon the lox meat and the barley flour, because I need 4, it's 40. And cloudberries, yeah, I can do that. So that's 1, and the mist hair, 80, 85, 1 hair, go to the cook. And carrot, okay, I can do that too. Well, I can do that in my spare time as well, because it's getting a little bit late and I have to cook dinner this day. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I do hope you've been enjoying this. I did. Certainly did. I also need to finish this one. It was fun. It was nice to show the fixed POI. It was nice to get, very nice to get the ghost trophy and having to deal with a 1-star and a no-star bear. Yeah, I'm getting used to the new things. Hopefully everything will be successful in the mountain as well, because I don't like that biome when it comes to fighting golems. I don't like fighting abominations, so golems is even worse, but we'll see. For now, like I said, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Have a good week, everybody. Goodbye.